I can hear my cousin
There we are.
with
Now
their
we're working.
child screaming next door,
Oh.
and I'm just like, man, that baby's going at it.
What the hell? Are they throwing hands
Babies
or something?
do have quite the
I
powerful muscle.
guess. Oh, there you go.
Greetings.
You're streaming now.
Well, hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. We are doing some more fan fiction writing with music.
Yay! Gods have forsaken us. The more fanfics for us. And
There we go.
Kuma's been writing it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Kuma's the main writer.
I didn't go to college for this.
Yeah.
Did you go to college for?
Nothing.
What did you go to college? Yeah.
I didn't go
Oh,
to college.
wait, you didn't?
They don't know that.
I'm kind of. Oh, okay, okay. Damn, I thought you were just like me, a dropout.
Not even cooler. I never went.
I'm illegal, so it didn't count.
Just going through all of my notes. Oh, yeah. The villager named Hef.
The what? The what?
His name is Hef. Everyone can pronounce it Jeff. It's not Jeff.
We were making a play on the whole GIF versus GIF.
Oh,
Ah,
it's the same thing that I hear about like the other shit. It was a gib or jib, like when
That's the thing, it's like-
when an enemy
Yeah.
explodes and like the pieces fly all over. It's like either say jib or gib.
That's the funny part. A person can be gibbed, but it makes jibs. So it's both.
Tell it to
That's
the.
why every single time someone's like, no, it's the GIF thing is easy to solve. I'm like, fine, give your gift to your giraffe. Or is it gift to a giraffe or a gift to a giraffe? Choose. Choose, damn it.
And Eric. Oh
Alright.
my god, the whole argument over how to enunciate something.
It's so much fun, he says, staring into the distance.
I don't think it
All
just
right.
hurts my brain.
All right, we were having Hef talk to Hawker. That's where we're at right now.
Wait, so what's this fanfic is about? If you can do a
Okay.
small recap,
Yeah.
short
Okay.
recap.
So,
Recap is always good.
okay. A Steve, known as Conductor Steve, who always wanted to be a detective but never got there, has to now solve a mystery after a villager dies on his train that goes around between the different, like, 12 cities of the known server. But the reason why the person died, they're trying to make sure that the beacons that keep the server in, like, creative mode don't go out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
And there is pretty much an Enderman that is trying to make things go back to survival mode so he can go home.
Mhm.
So that's why this murder happened.
Oh, okay.
You must
Then
collect things
Megatron comes in.
to reactivate and reenact. What the fuck? I can speak. No, I
Hey,
can't.
Cozy, how you doing? Hold on, let me give you a shout out.
Hey, oh, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the underground.
Show us your balls.
Have a
Whoa! Hold up.
have a look around. Give us your ball.
Yes. Anyway, I like that. Hey, wait a minute. Yo, they're making VR custom songs for Trombone Champion. Let's go.
What?
A VR?
Yeah. There's a VR version of Trombone Champion.
Oh.
Oh my god, computer. Are you having a problem? Computer,
Yes.
really? No, like the mouse is not
It's-
connecting.
Well, what the heck?
Honestly, I love the idea of the wireless mouse. You don't have to worry about the cord getting tangled up, any nonsense like that. On the
True.
other hand, ish like this happens.
I mean, I think the only problem will be the battery, no? I'm dead.
The
It's
battery and it's
90%
like
full.
and after how long you had the mouse for?
I've had this mouse a while, but it's a trackball mouse.
Mm.
Those last a long time.
I would say that's like if it's not the battery, then it's like just the shit's already deteriorating to the point where the fucking mouse is like about to go out.
But the problem is
You
that
can't.
the scroll wheel is working on everything except one window. So it's not the scroll wheel, it's not the mouse. It's just the system being like, huh!
Well, that blows.
Oh my god, we've only been alive for 10 minutes and it's like, I'm gonna run some ads. Are you serious? All right.
Yeah, that's how
Alright.
desperate Twitch is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Twitch has been like throwing ads lately.
Really?
Like, yeah, it feels like you're watching 50% more ads than the stream. Unless you're paying for it.
Ads make me see red. It pissed me off.
It kind of
Oh, if it's
it
red
kind of
randomly,
sucks
you
because
probably
like
get your eyes checked.
Hmm?
If you're
Wait, what?
randomly seeing red, go get your eyes checked. Don't want to bust a blood vein.
yeah.
Nah, it emphasizes how much I have it against the ads.
It shows you how angry you are.
Have
Dude,
you
I
ever
think I hate it
used,
the most. Huh?
have you ever used Brave browser?
I've heard of it.
So here's the best way to put it. Firefox allows you to block shit using blockers. Brave
Mhm.
browser pretty much took Chromium apart, removed they pretty much dead-ended a bunch of Google's code to give them the money. They put it back
Mhm.
together. So Google's like, "Oh, I totally ran the ad because the ad is running in an area you can't see or hear it."
Yeah.
I love that.
Does Tor do the same thing? Because I know that's like another browser extension.
Tor is very different. Okay, I'm not an expert on it. Here's how I would say.
Mm.
Tor is best described as you are making a virtual computer inside your computer so that your computer can't tell the virtual instance inside of Tor does not report
Yeah.
any information to the outer layer of Tor except for to show you what it had. So the
Mhm.
the reason why they use the onion is because it's based on layers.
Yeah.
The outer version cannot tell what the inner version is doing. It just only shows the items.
Mhm.
So to the one that keeps the data, it's just a disposable one-off that gets outside input and output. But to
Yeah.
the outer shell, the outer layers of Tor, it's just like I played something and something happened. I don't know what happened. So it's really good for privacy, but they're really complicated to run. And let's just say that at this point, if you get in trouble and the police find Tor on your computer, they're upping the charges.
Really?
Oh, what the
Even if you
heck?
don't even use it for nefarious like reasons?
A guy in France got arrested for having it on his computer. Period.
Well, that blows.
Well, the problem is the fact that it's really good at its job. So every single intelligence agency hates it. So they're just immediately like, you must have been doing something.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, when did you just assume that like I was just doing like like terrorist fucking like deeds? Like the hell?
That's the problem. Is like that's an entire different like hell officials. Just like different countries have very different expectations of what they want versus what they'll do. A good example
Mhm.
right now, because China has been able to get into like the backbone of American communications for a long time, the FBI is at the same time saying individual people should use ad blockers and VPNs. At the same time, they're the ones that told the like telecom companies to put in the back door that China's using. So
Mhm.
they're like, "Hey, you should put a lock on your door because there's a maniac. We just happen to give him a knife and the keys. So you should lock your door more. Goodbye." It is bewildering, this shit.
I kind of like the
Wild.
idea about the France guy getting arrested by the police officer, and the France guy's just like, police here, I wanted to play Minecraft.
What?
And then
I
they
don't
just
know.
okay. They just look at each
Okay.
other and go, "Qua? Qua?"
Oh, you wanted to play Minecraft, huh? Interesting mods you're playing with Minecraft.
They just all are speaking this cursed version of English. Oh my god, have you
Hey
seen
man, I'm trying, all right? Give me a chance.
I was going to say, have you seen the video Ratatouille through Chef Skinner's point of view? The bad guy, quote unquote, the little short like chef guy.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
that guy.
good. It's so good because it's like from his
Dude,
point
that's
of
so
view,
funny.
he's losing his mind. He's like, did I see a rat? Is the rat trained? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
It's so good because you're like, oh my god, that poor man.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Hmm.
I mean, he has a backstory about the rat killing his father, no?
Hmm.
I don't think I saw that part.
Yeah, like he was a kid, and then his mom and dad was walking in the dark alley, and then a rat had a gun and
I'm like, you're just reciting the fucking story of Batman origins. It's like, no, but it
no,
happened to me too.
you won't believe it. It happened to me as well.
That's why he says when he sees Batman, he's like, dude, he's literally me. He's just like me.
For reals.
No
What
cap.
is what the fuck? Sorry, I was like, why is my computer struggling this hard? It is. Here's the
I'm
downside of
pretty
the
sure,
Brave
like in his
browser.
perspective, it would make a lot more sense of why he would be losing his mind and everything. He's like, is that a fucking rat?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I didn't the lady also like, well, she was kind of bewildered by it. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm
And
I'm
she
impressed
said,
they didn't send him straight to the asylum. I would,
fuck
but
it,
then
like a,
the ending, the ending for Pixar wouldn't be the same.
are you sure? I kind of would want to see like the extra scenes of him in the loony bin and see what the hell.
Oh yeah, him in the loony bin and the rat like killed. That's it. Like it's a pretty dark Pixar movie.
Well, that took a turn for the
No, he
worst.
shows up to wave at him from the window every day.
Get me out of here, Ratatouille! Get me out of here!
He just goes and visits him in his jail cell just to fuck with him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But yeah, I was going to say the one downside of the Brave browser, it is just as much of a resource hog as Chrome because it's based on Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh.
Did you get it working?
Yes. All right. It only took us 11 minutes. We're going to start writing. Let's go.
No problem.
Okay. Lauren, do you need me to like send you the text or anything?
I mean, yeah, at some point.
Wait, can this
It'd be
share?
fun to- I don't know. Can it?
Hold on. Because it's small
Dude, you're
enough.
the best place here of the two of us. Not me.
I can send you a copy.
Computers are iffy if they like me or not. Woohoo!
Sell him that.
God, I wish I had a third screen. Oh my god. So many layers. So many layers.
Your poor computer.
It must live. It must.
You say that, but that thing is suffering.
There you go. And I can just
Woohoo.
send them to you each time.
Yes.
And you can actually read it inside of... Wow, you can actually read it inside of the damn thing because it's that simple.
Yeah, wow.
Well, it's just a text document.
Nice.
I pretty much do what I do. I just pretty much copy all the text and send it on Discord.
Mm-hmm. All right. Didn't do a big a thing as you felt just sucking into it.
Hey Carl, have you ever heard of this some upcoming game? I'm not sure when it's gonna get released. They're still working on it heavily, but it's like an extraction shooter, like Hunt, sort of. And it's
There's
like
a
it's
bunch
like
of those.
Right, right, but this one kind of like I'm looking forward to it just by looking at it because it's like just by looking at it, it's like if somebody took Tarkov, Stalker, and I guess Hunt too in a way and threw it in a blender, and like the that's the shit you're getting. So it's like a game where it's like you go in there in a team of 3, and
Okay.
you go in there to with the objective to like retrieve like a artifact or something. While in the meantime you have to fend off other players and also like anomalies like monsters.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's already an extraction shooter. How's it different?
Well, because it's like it's in a modern setting, so it's like you know it's not like what
That's
is it?
Tarkov, but it's supernatural Tarkov. That's not too different.
Well, it's like Stalker then at that point, because there's
Hmm.
anomaly monsters.
I guess. Yeah. It just sounds like Hunt meets Tarkov.
I know, but I just like it. I just like the setting because it's
Escape from Hunt.
They should make one in Mexico. That'll be interesting.
I'd play that.
What? I mean, honestly, hunt in different places with the creatures from the local
Yo.
lore
I
and
so
folklore. That would be awesome.
the region, the time that it's happening, I so want one in Alsace-Lorraine, the region that's between Germany and France.
Hmm?
Because they had just only 30 years earlier had a war, so there'd be all these ruined battlefields.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so
oh,
cool.
that'd be fun.
The Franco-Prussian War.
Mm.
The heck is that one?
It was a war in the 1870s where France was the major military power, and then the Prussian Empire kind of kicked in their shit and formed Germany.
Oh.
The reason why this is important is why did the French army become so aggressive during World War One? Because they're like, we tried to be defensive. That didn't work. All right, fine, bet. Kill them all. It led to a complete reversal, which was a disaster because it meant that during World War One, when everyone was going defensive, France spent 2 years trying to attack.
Damn.
It ended with a literal soldier strike. The soldiers went on strike and said, okay, we'll defend, but we're not attacking anymore.
Intriguing.
Mhm.
Be like, hey yo, these conditions suck. We ain't doing shit. So fucking. And so what is it? They weren't attacking.
Well, pretty much it was the fact that it was like, the commanders were like, it took them a year to stop giving them bright blue and red uniforms. That was how bad it was. They
Yeah.
were not allowed to dig in entrenchments against enemy machine guns So the Germans just kept on being like, yo, all these guys are dead, move forward a bit. All these guys are dead, move forward a bit. All these guys are dead, move forward a bit.
They're looking at their other officers. Dude, it's strange. Every time they move forward, they're just gone. What the hell's going on?
All these guys in bright red pants with their legs sawed off. Huh. Wonder how this
I
happened.
don't get it, bro. What's going on? We move our troops up and they just fucking die. Like, are we fucking up somewhere?
Ach, mein Herr. They're all dead again. Velvet moves the gun again. Shit. Scheiße.
Do you ever wonder why some militaries had such brightly colored clothing for their soldiers?
I can actually answer that. I can answer that,
gear
actually.
for the officers? Well,
Yeah.
what is it?
So, ever heard of smokeless powder?
Mm-mm.
Smokeless
No.
powder was gunpowder that did not give off a giant black plume of smoke, and that was only developed in the 1800s. So all gunpowder before was like,
Yeah, you like shot and it just like legit like revealed your position where you're shooting from.
well, not just reveal your position, you could not see.
Hmm.
Old black powder, if you fire it, makes a cloud of smoke the size of you that lingers on for minutes. So the only way to see your soldiers was literally to make them as bright as possible because the guns weren't good enough to easily hit people. The reason why the Franco-Prussian War and the American Civil War were so deadly was that was when smokeless powder was introduced, as well as rifling was widely adopted. So what happened was everyone had the military uniforms from the last war where it was like, I have to stand on a hill and see where my soldiers are amidst a fucking pyrotechnic show of smoke. And then suddenly they can hit everything. Uh-oh.
Huh.
Oh, well, damn. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's a second sad part. It wasn't until this period of time when photographs would show how many people were dead that people would get upset. Because in the past, if a bunch of people died, by the time that the families were mourning, a few months had passed. And no one actually saw it. So a lot of the time people were just like, man, being a soldier's so cool. Meanwhile, all these soldiers are like walking around without their legs, telling about how war's hell. And everyone's like, yeah, you're just saying that because you think you don't want us to like do this cool thing with you.
What the fuck? That's a pretty wild thing to just assume. It's like, dude, war is hell. And it's like, yeah, right. You're just trying to keep me away from the fun. It's like,
Well, that was the thing. It was like, for example, it wasn't until the 1800s that a soldier was a really respected job. For the longest time, from the fall of the Roman Emperor until like the professional armies of the 1700s, and still into the 1800s, a lot of armies were just conscripted prisoners. So it's like, what did you think of soldiers? You thought they were really cool and you liked the stories about them, but you also didn't trust them because every time they showed up, they stole everything because they're convicts.
Jeez.
Huh.
This is one of the reasons why the Swiss and the Prussians kicked everyone's ass was because they were looking around them and they said, okay, I need an army. Okay, I'll go to the prison. No, dog. What happens if we pay them a lot? What? You go into the town, you pay them an amount of money, and tell them to stick around. You don't press gang a bunch of peasants, and you don't go to prisons. You just get regular guys and tell them your job is to be a soldier, not your like part-time job. Oh my god! Oh my god! And yeah, it pretty much changed the entire dynamic because the only people that used to do that were mercenaries, and mercenaries still kind of had the problem of no one would trust them
Is
because
he
like
cutting out for anyone else? Or just me?
No, I
Am I
hear
cutting
it was
out?
fine. No,
Okay.
well, for me, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone's in chat, please tell me if I'm cutting in and out. I'm able to play Black Sabbath. Why? Because it's in the Mario 64 sound font. Alright, we were writing.
Where are we? It got quiet.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
was like, I'm not sure if Carl is having technical
That's-
issues or not.
No, that's because I'm typing.
Hmm.
I also have it
I'm,
push to talk.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm fully concentrated on the game right now, so that's on me.
Phoenix is locked in.
You have no idea. The freaking gnomes,
he's
they're
dead again?
everywhere. Wait, what? Poppin,
Oh, I said
Poppin?
you died again.
Oh, no. I died the last two other times. But this time I'm just locked in. Oh shit.
You're just like, what are you doing?
I'm playing the. Did we play the game Barony together?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, we did it. It's like a D&D kind of game, sort of, I think, but like you're going through a dungeon, trying to kill the lich. But like since I'm going to the dungeons, there's some dungeons that have like trolls, goblins. Like each section has their own types of
Enemies.
yeah, I can't speak because I'm so concentrated. Ah! Oh, fuck. Shit, I swear.
He's trying
Sorry.
really hard not to die. The beacon!
Those gnomes, man.
Never trust a gnome. Never trust
Never.
a gnome.
Really?
Yeah, never,
Never.
man.
Green Eagle, how you doing? I hope you're doing
I
well.
guess that's when my friend hates them whenever
How
we
things
play
been
like
going?
it's like any fantasy game. Like, I don't trust those freaks.
Yeah, never trust them. Oh, fuck. Hello, no! No! Ah! I'm sorry.
They're really going through it.
Oh, no,
The gnomes are coming for him. The gnomes are coming for him.
Literally, they are. Oh, hello,
There are-
little
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Green Eagle is a person that plays a lot of Dead by Daylight.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I
they're
haven't played
really
it
good
in
at
a
that
while.
game.
I saw that game. I never got to play it, but it looked really fun.
It's kind
It's-
of like, remember that one game that you really liked about Evolve?
Oh my god, I loved Evolve.
Yeah, it's Evolve except for it's a 1980s horror slasher film.
With like a bunch of like, well, there's
You have
like
four
yeah,
survivors versus one serial killer.
Hmm. I mean, it's not even just. It's like always like a killer that has like some sort of like power against you. So it's like that's why every single one is like different and plays different.
Oh yeah, yeah, it always looked fun. I just never got a chance to play it.
It's fun, yeah. They can get wild.
I believe it. I mean, there was what, meat hooks involved?
Yeah, that's how you get the survivors as a killer. You gotta hook them in there, sacrifice them.
Yeah, there's a
God, I
killer
missed
called.
Evolve. That was such a fun game.
Honestly, it would be funny if they just add in a random Mexican,
Where
What?
like
What?
Mexican as a killer.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for them to add that some shit like that. It's gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
Well, what would the serial killer be? Aren't they kind of themed?
Yeah,
Some of them are like supernatural, and some of them are like like themed after something.
So
like
what would
a
the
lot of
theme
them
be?
are. A lot of
I
them
don't
are
know.
like crossovers. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, like Michael Myers and like Freddy Krueger's in it, and the guy from Pinhead from what the hell is the movie called again? Forgot. Hellraiser?
Hellraiser, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I just like
Yeah,
the
because
idea.
they have the Demogorgon, they have Ghostface,
Yeah.
Deathslinger, Pyramid Head. I know they have Chucky.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Chucky. My mother hates that doll.
The Xenomorph.
I don't know. She saw him. I don't know if she saw when she was like not supposed to see it, but she hates it. And one time we were at Spirit, and I nearly got punched because I scared her around the corner with it.
Aw.
They have Bill from Left 4 Dead,
Left 4 Dead.
as one of the survivors.
Yeah.
Rest
He's
in
in it.
peace, Bill.
That's
He didn't
sad.
die. He just got transported to the Dead by Daylight world.
That's sad. They have
Which is
Alan
even worse
Wake
than Bill.
and Laura Croft
Oh my god.
and
Wait,
Nicolas
why
Cage.
is she in it?
Oh yeah, Nicolas
Right?
Cage is in it. That's
That makes
fucking
sense.
funny.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
just randomly Nicolas Cage. You guys want to go steal a national treasure?
I'm just waiting until the animatronic shows up in that game.
Everyone
Oh,
else is also waiting for that shit too, like to drop if it happens.
The fucking Freddy. Oh my god. They're like, we got a dual pack. It's Freddy Fazbear and Markiplier.
He's the Mark is the survivor.
That would be funny as hell.
Yeah, that'd be cool. What the hell?
It would be.
It would be pretty poggers.
Yeah.
My favorite killer to play in the game is Michael Myers.
I just
He's like a-
realized I had the wrong category.
What's up? Oh,
What category? No, but for a Mexican serial killer, what would you want? Would you like want one of the creatures from
Oh, that's a good
folklore,
one. That's a good
or is there a known one down there?
it could be from anything. Shit. I mean, it could be
I guess
Machete.
like a
Machete.
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 Am I wrong?
Is it a serial killer or is it a survivor?
Hey, I'll probably pay money to play as Danny Trejo to beat up people with fucking that shit.
But I mean, just funny because he's just so positive.
Well,
You
not
got
this
this,
game.
bro. Run, keep running. Oh, I'm gonna slash you with my machete.
Oh my god, could you imagine that? A serial killer that's encouraging you as he runs?
Oh my god.
There are some killers that are vocal. That will say shit. It's not that many of them. I think Chucky is one of them that like swears and like says shit. Like if you like drop a pallet on
Oh
him or
my God.
something.
I can totally see that. He'd be running his mouth. Do they
He's
have
like-
Pennywise in there?
Not yet.
Oh my god, I could see him being another talker. Freddy would be a talker.
Freddy actually doesn't speak at all.
Really?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger, he doesn't say really much. Not really much of a person that talks while you're playing as him.
That's weird.
I think it's because of it was sort of like a new thing, because back then it's like they didn't really have a whole lot of the killers like speak or something like that, because I think it probably like maybe like they just didn't have it in mind.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I think yeah, a lot of people has been asking to add in the what's his name from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Freddy?
No, not Freddy. The other guy, the purple guy.
The purple guy. What the fuck is he gonna do? Beat your ass with a phone or something?
No, he's the guy. He's one of the animatronics. Well, he wears the bunny suit,
Oh yeah, he's in the fucking
the
Yeah.
furry suit, the
Mhm.
$5,000 furry suit.
The Five Nights at Frederick suit.
Oh,
Which animatronic would you want to see from Five Nights at Freddy?
Chica.
That's
Chica.
alright. Alright, I'm raising an eyebrow for that one.
I had to answer that one very quick just to make it very suspicious.
Phoenix, is there something about Chica you'd like to share with the class?
Not in the class. Hell no.
The hell. Well, I feel like if they're gonna make it so it's like one of them's in it, I'm pretty sure they would just make it so like the character skin for the killer is probably just interchangeable with like any of the other mascots, just cause like it'd be pretty lame to just have just one of them. And it's just like, well, you could have just make it so you can like buy the skin for the characters with different animatronics.
I guess it also depends on like how much it costs them to get their hands on these crossover images.
Yeah. Cause for Chucky, he's got he has like a bunch of other like skins you can put on him. He's got the one where he's like all stitched up and shit, like in the other movies. And then you can have also the skin to look like Tiffany. And she's also voiced too in it. I'm like, oh, that's cool that they added her in it.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean, let's see. Let me think of what's a good Mexican to be in that kind of game.
Killer?
That's a killer, yeah. El Chavo Locho.
He's already in Fortnite.
Like,
I was going to say,
oh, that's a Chapalayan.
you always go with like an evil nun. There's lots of stories about evil nuns.
Oh my god. Oh, why am I spazzing on it? Yeah, the crying woman.
La Llorona?
Yeah, La Llorona, I said that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
What's she gonna do?
That's
alright,
Cry your ears out until your brain explodes?
No, she grabs one of her
okay.
kids and swing it at you.
Alright, that's already wild.
It'll be pretty
No,
clever.
she doesn't swing little kids at you. She swings Chucky.
No, the thing is, like, if I remember correctly, the idea is supposed to be she lost a child, so she's taking others' children to replace them.
So
you're her children.
yeah,
She
somebody
lost a kid, and so she's like, "You're my kid now." Kidnapping
So she's
people.
just gonna take you home?
Like,
You're not gonna live long.
well, she's always by water, right? Could you
Yeah.
imagine her area being like a swampy area?
Ooh.
So you're trying to get out of there, and if you're not careful, though, she starts dragging you under.
There's technically already like a swampy area in the like swampy stages in the game, but like I think they'll probably have to do some environmental shit. So it's like maybe there's like places that are like flooded with water or something. I don't know, just so you can know that who you're dealing with. It's because like certain killers have like things that they appear only when you're facing them. Like what is it, like when you're facing the lady from Jigsaw. She's called the pig in the Dead by Daylight. She has like no. She has like these things like around that has like that's like you're supposed to interact with them when she puts the reverse bear trap on you from Saw. So you have to like interact with them to try to get the trap off you. So it's like when you see those on the map, that's how you know that you're dealing with her. So
yeah, so basically how you know you're dealing with her is there are flooded parts of the map.
That'd be an interesting thing. No, I think the fucking the level designers are gonna be put to work for a cool minute to try to like redesign the levels to try to like fit that theme aesthetic.
Make them work for it.
I mean, why'd you say it like that?
Cause
like, fuck these guys.
Now here's a question, Reap.
I'm
Reap,
here.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, the villager Hef was summoned by a note. Should the note have been from the mod, or should the note have been from the villain? Because if it's from the mod, it makes it easy. Like, why would he be here at night doing this strange task? If it's from the villain to come meet him, and the mod just gave him the item, be like, screw this, you can do it for me. That would be in Hawk's character, and also be a great red herring.
It would.
Okay.
It definitely would.
All right, so we're gonna change that over. It's not the. Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing about he's trying to run it, but he doesn't really know or care too much about it as long as he's able to get just enough out of it.
The fanfic continues.
It does. How about your life in your game? Are you alive still, or did you
I'm
die?
alive and I'm happy,
You're
which is
alive
good
and happy.
because yeah, because apparently this section of the game, if you die, you have to start all over. Proceed to continue. You are gonna succeed.
God, what game was it where like, oh, Halo, if you had the certain skulls activated, as soon as you die, you had to go back to the beginning of the whole freaking level and do it over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
You know, the
Yeah,
most
I remember.
aggravating thing about that was dying right before you finished.
Yeah, just getting
Oh my
smoked
God.
by some bullshit like thing that you didn't even see coming.
Or the worst part, when it's
I
mutually assured death between you and the last mob, but you died just a second before they did, so it counts as you dying first, and it sends you back. And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, that
I
sucks.
I remember Moist Critical doing a challenge.
Mhm.
He offered like 20 grand whoever can be Halo 2 with all of the skulls on the lasso.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and someone actually managed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Did he pay him?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, because
That's
they had to like show evidence. They have to like live stream it, and they did it. They succeeded.
yeah, nice.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
and
No,
then
fun.
Moist.
me and two of my friends were doing that kind of a run where we turned on all the skulls, and when it was just me and my one friend, we did really well. We were going through, but when we introduced our third friend, it was just like, uh, I'm sorry, guys. It's like, no, it's like, no. There was no mobs behind us. We cleared it. How did you die? I accidentally threw a grenade.
Aw,
That's
There's
doesn't matter.
nothing worse than that.
hell no.
When you accidentally kill yourself and it's just like, no. Yeah, that's
I
cool
can
though.
just
Beating the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I would say like a big achievement. Like it's something like a lot of people cannot do
Oh
that
yeah,
easy.
or like the amount of perseverance it takes to throw yourself at the same level over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's wild. It would have been funny if Moist Critical was just like, hey, I was just kidding. I was just joking.
Oh my god, I'd be so pissed.
Damn, you
Yeah, I would too.
lose a lot of respect for that.
Oh, so
He
pissed
makes
if
his
that happened. I
apology
mean, on
video.
one hand, it'd be just like, bitch, I did this, no one else can say I didn't. But on the other hand, it'd be like, still irritated.
Yeah.
It's like I missed my wife's wedding for this.
What the fuck? Like some absurd fucking.
It
Your
was my
wife's
daughter's
wedding.
Wait, babe. Moist Critical is gave us a challenge for the homies. We have to
Okay,
complete it.
wind that back. You missed your wife's wedding for this. There's so many more layers now.
Alright, you don't, Carl. You don't ask these questions. You just roll with it.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
all
roll
right,
with it, man.
Nah, I'm just
all right.
kidding.
I'll roll. I'll roll. Ain't gonna judge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, you
no,
can
I
judge a
mean, there are
little.
people who have things about open relationships, but that's a little too open.
Hey, man. I mean, it. You know, I'm not married,
No,
so
no. Explain.
Is that even legal in the US?
What?
I
what?
don't know.
Open,
You're
open relationship?
going
No,
to
like
I
get
think it's more with religion.
I think that there. Yeah, in the United States, there's. I don't know of any state that allows polygamy. you can be married to a person in an open relationship, but you cannot legally marry multiple people.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the reasons why there's a large
okay.
number of Mormons in Mexico. It's because Mexico's like, you're not supposed to do that, but sure, whatever.
You do you. So you. So you do you, bro.
There you go,
We don't
Phoenix.
care.
You can have all the waifus you want. You just gotta move to Mexico.
What
Shit.
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. You seem like someone who would find themselves in a crazy situation.
Mm-hmm.
He's just so
No,
down bad. He
obvious.
just has a harem.
Man, you
Or the
guys
funny
really
thing
think of
is,
me
he
this
doesn't
way, huh?
know
I
how
gotta
he ends up
change.
with the harem.
Hmm?
He doesn't know how he ends up with it, but it happens.
I like how you guys think like, oh, you can get your hair up, bro. I can't even talk to a girl. I'm nervous to talking to people. What are you talking about?
You? You're talking to one
Nah,
now.
no, it's not the same.
It's
It's
not the
di-
same.
it's different when he's trying to riz somebody up.
uh, yeah.
Oh. No Riz game for you, hun?
No, I'm still single, so I'm good.
Boo! That's not what I want to hear.
Boom! I give you 5 booms.
Boo!
Oh.
I can't believe they're still making videos though.
What?
Oh, I was just saying like those people who make videos like those. I can't believe they're still
That
making
makes
videos.
the Costco people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make videos all day long.
Yeah, but like you know that one kid, I forgot what's his name, the Rizzler?
The
It's
Rizzler.
not even his. It's not even his kid.
What is he, like a
What?
friend of the kid or something?
I apparently. Like I didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean,
Well, I didn't know
really-
it was like. Go ahead.
I was say I don't really know much about the Costco guys like extended lore. I didn't know about that stuff.
There is lore.
There's lore besides Costco
Yeah.
pizza.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably. Yeah.
It all started when his dad brought him to Costco and got him a chocolate chick cookie.
Is that how that shit started?
No, I'm just
Oh.
making it up. I just love gaslighting.
Is there lore because you make it up yourself?
No, but there is actual lore. I just don't know what it is.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure.
How are you sure without knowing what it is?
There's a YouTube video.
How do you know that's just not some, Rickroll
Gabagool.
guys? If you don't want
This guy. Good question. I don't know. I do not know. You got me
Alright,
there. I do not know.
I guess we're just gonna roll with it. Okay.
Yeah,
we ball.
just roll with it. We balling. Actually, you know what? Since this is a fanfic of Minecraft, got a question for all of you guys. When you
So-
guys found a village, did you guys slave them or protected them?
I tried to
I
protect them, but I also kept building walls around them. I didn't trust them.
That was the only way to keep him protected until you built up bigger walls around the whole city.
Yeah.
I never really did much for him. I kind of just built my house and just like see if they had any cool shit in their chest, and that I was just like, all right, see you nerds.
No, I would always I'd always lock them in their houses to keep them safe, and then I'd start working on building walls, and then basically just having fun, like redesigning the houses and building it up bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
And I kept trying to get them to make more golems so they'd be safe, but the idiots never seem to produce golems fast enough.
They can make it
Oh.
themselves? I thought they just spawn, like, near them.
I
There's
don't
something
know
you
how the
can-
function works.
I think there's like a new one that spawns in for however many villagers there are.
Mhm.
And there's a way to get villagers to make more baby villagers. But it was such a pain in the ass to do.
Damn.
It
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
like you could throw, an apple or seeds
What
at
the
them,
fuck?
and then the apple and seeds at another one.
Did you
Why would
guys know that Discord is trying to make a clips system?
A what?
A what?
It's watching us.
Oh, so we can just, like, clip a moment?
Yeah,
From
but
the
that means
video?
it's just recording us.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Is...
wait, what?
Yeah. It was like,
Uh-
hey, did you know that Discord has this new cool thing that you can make clips? Discord, I never asked your permission, nor did you ever ask
spy?
my permission to record this shit.
Carl,
You mean
Carl, delete the
spyware?
servers.
Yeah.
delete the servers, Carl. they must,
Right?
they must
Why
not know.
Look at this. It's on the screen right now.
What the heck?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that is
Yeah.
an actual.
Hmm.
I told you, it's recording us.
Oh, I've never seen that. Is this new?
Hell yeah, it probably is doing. I hate it. Okay. Enable clipping. No.
Alright then.
Why? What the fuck? Machine. No.
This is like in case somebody like says some weird shit and
Well,
someone's
that's just
like,
happened. Like,
I got evidence.
no, like this is bullshit. It's like, if they're like, we're gonna add this thing and it lets you clip stuff if you press this button or if you turn this on. Okay, no, this is automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they didn't give you like, okay, click on this if you want us to.
It
clip
already
whatever
recorded
video.
a random 31-second part of our conversation, and it's like, oh, do you want more?
What
This
the
is
fuck?
so
That is.
Weird. It's listening to us. I'm scared.
Well, also, like, it recorded the video.
What the hey?
That is
Well, I
So
mean,
weird.
what the
they don't-
fuck,
it's
machine.
not something they can mess with unless like you like clip it yourself, right?
I don't know. If
Pretty
the
sure
thing
that's
is,
how it works. Well, I don't
dude,
know.
with I hate Discord so much sometimes. Oh my god. One of my friends was really nice. She's like, here, have a gift of like 2 weeks of Nitro. I'm like, thank you very much. I purposely have said it's like, all right, how do I just ride this until it's nearly done and then cancel it again? I don't
Mhm.
like this company. Oh my god. That is just like I said, just it's randomly recording us. And we just caught it
Ew.
live. You bastard. You little bastard. I'm looking at you, Discord. You fucked up.
You can't get getting away with this, man. Well, that is freaking weird. What the heck?
Yeah.
Wait, Kuma.
What's
Does
up?
that mean Discord recorded everything that we were talking about?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Recorded?
Probably.
Oh, fuck. Well, shit, we might get canceled.
What do you
Not
mean
again.
by that? Are you gonna snitch? Because I ain't gonna snitch. I ain't no
No,
snitch.
no, I'm not gonna snitch.
That's
No,
what I'm saying. All right.
Dude,
so
dude, I'm not gonna snitch that you said the 5 N words out loud. I'm not gonna snitch on that.
All right. Now you're putting fucking words in my mouth.
Nice
dude,
nannies
don't-
and nuns need nitrogen.
The rest of them were just nines.
If it's just all 99999, that's a different thing.
yeah, that's Elon
Hey,
Musk.
Green Eagle. Thank you again for lurking.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, it's just a big guy. Big guy. One punch. Sure. Ah,
So you say you're using only like maces, or no? You stopped using maces, right, in that game?
Yeah, and I just use the overpowered knife.
Well, the one that's like it's a gamble if you one shot them or not.
Yeah. I just go up to them, shank them multiple times, and then, well, let's see how lucky
Somebody
I am until
in
I kill them.
YouTube chat says Springtrap.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
It's the dude.
the purple
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, that's because when Phoenix said that, oh, we're gonna have the purple guy, it's FNAF. I'm like, what do you mean? Is he gonna go around beating the shit out of people with phones or something, or what is he gonna do? That's why he says like, oh no, he's the guy in the animatronic suit. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you're right.
Yeah, the $5,000 animatronic suit.
And that fucking weight killed him too. You'd probably leave an
Yeah.
Amazon review about this. Like, dude, your shit killed me. What the fuck?
Like, bro, you didn't let me know about this. What the hell?
I'm running a 1-star review because this bullshit killed me. Yeah, I was a bad guy, but I was. the
Yeah, I
man behind
murdered
the-
like a bunch of kids, but come on, man.
I was the man behind the slaughter, but come on now, this shit killed me. That was not cool.
Nah, but I think he's still innocent. Hey, I'm just saying, those kids kind of deserved it.
He's innocent.
What?
That's some shit Steven Universe said. Gosh, I think he's sorry.
Oh, fuck you, come
What?
on. I think. Oh,
That's
fuck,
right.
fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, crap. Ah, okay, I got a freaking heart attack. Jeez. A giant boulder almost crushed me. Yeah, in other words, if that thing crushes me, that's it. Game over. I have to start all over. And I just escaped the maze of the gnomes.
Mhm.
Anyways. Oh yeah, but fuck you. Come
Man, fuck you.
on. What?
Like a
All
prick.
because I like Steven Universe doesn't mean you can make fun of me.
Yes, I can.
Fuck.
You set yourself wide open for that one.
Carl,
Yes.
can you tell him to stop?
What?
No, he's gonna encourage me.
He's making fun of me, Carl. Hurry, tell him to stop.
Hmm. Have you told him to stop?
No, I'm too lazy.
Hmm. What happens if we all stop?
Um, I don't know. I think the stream will be boring.
Probably. Probably.
What the hell?
Why am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find out.
You know, some people might just enjoy it because it feels like you're with someone without any of the pressure of having to entertain or be entertained.
Yeah.
True.
You know,
True,
just
but
to have-
you do need to have like the guy who talks a lot that's entertaining, or the idiot who talks a lot and they're not entertaining at all and be made fun of.
Hmm. Yes.
Hey, what the hell is that supposed to
Yeah.
mean? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm talking about you, Kuma.
So I guess that begs the question: who is who?
Oh,
I ain't aligning with this one.
all
I'm just
right.
like I'm just a background character.
Just because I dropped out, I guess I'll be that guy, the smart one who talks a lot and entertaining.
I didn't know you had to have credentials for this shit. Or
I got my ID, bro. What are you talking about?
can I see your resume, freaks? Fill in this position.
I don't even know how you do a resume.
That's
I'm-
cap. That's a big blue cap.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
You're lying.
No, I actually don't know how to do a resume.
It's pretty much just like these are all the jobs I've done before.
I could. I think if I do, it's like it's not gonna be enough to get me hired from another job. Like, oh hey, I worked for this company for 7 years. I got much experience, and they're gonna be like, nah, bro, you're cringe. Get out of here. It's like that's enough for me to ruin my day.
You're cringe. The HR recruiter just said, "Nah, you're cringe. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, HR. Come on, man. please, I need this job. I gotta pay bills. Nah, get out of here. Oh. This world's cruel.
How's the writing going,
This is-
Carl?
Goes good.
I holy crap! It's like a whole. It's like you're writing
I'm a
down the
trained
Bible.
writer. This is what I
I
trained
know.
to do.
I believe you.
I'm just glad he's writing again. He's always much more happy when he's creative.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
No.
Oh,
We're all much happier when
kidding.
we do something we
True.
take joy in.
True, true, true.
yeah.
Whether it's writing, gaming.
I just wish I can create more stuff, but this brain of mine doesn't work that way.
You gotta do something about it, then, Buster.
All right, hold up. Let me get a rope and some chairs.
Oh, don't you go there, boy!
What?
You
I
changing
gotta
the
fix
light
my
bulb?
light. Yeah. What are you talking about?
See, I even knew he was gonna change the light bulb. What was you thinking of?
Yeah, Larry. There's something.
It is a touchy subject for me.
Okay,
Ah.
okay. We'll stop. Uh,
Oh, give me a heart attack, boy.
don't you worry. I'm a little goofball.
You're a little goofball, huh?
Yeah.
Say that again. What's
you-
in proximity to slap your ass?
I can sense the chancla from here.
I have a box that comes up to my knee, and it's half filled with chanclas.
Oh God.
Talk about being armed and dangerous.
Again. God.
My eldest got two full team wipes using that.
Using a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That guy goes nuts in the hands of somebody who's like really good as him.
Yeah, they were so happy with themselves.
Then again, I guess you can kind of say that about every character, but there's just some characters that just like really just go off when someone's just really good with them.
I want to know how they came up with that alt for Bucky. I don't know. If I sat down and thought about it, I probably could think of an alt I would have thought of, but
Mhm.
I don't even know when his arm started being able to do that nonsense. I'm like, what the heck?
When I saw that, I was like, "What the fuck? That's like something out of Bionic Commando. Like I can see that dude doing it because his arm can do some crazy shit." It's like another game, Bionic Commando.
I mean, I can only think of it like, well, I mean, isn't the lore that like they were some symbiotes and then they mesh it with them?
Well, with the arm, as far as
Yeah,
I don't really know.
that's what
much
I
about
learned.
it.
Like, there's even like talk between Venom and the Winter Soldier to like, hey, I can sense there's a little bit of me in there, and Bucky's like, yeah, man, we're brothers, we're blood brothers, something like that.
I don't know. I don't really know much about it. As far as I knew, it was just a vibranium arm that he has that was like super cool. I didn't know about that part. That's like some extended shit I didn't know about. When did he mix it with the symbiote?
I think it's just only on this game. That's pretty much what I know.
Oh.
Yeah. 'Cause, like for any other kind of lore,
with
no. I
all
don't
of that, because depending on what universe, there's like a bunch of different things that happen.
What's up? Oh.
Yeah.
With all the different, universes,
Mm-hmm.
things can be different from universe to universe.
Yeah.
I just like the idea that it's Doom again, ruin everything.
Hmm?
Well, like the main plot of the story is like the Doom 2099 and the other Doom are trying to like conquer the whole multiverse or something like that.
No, really.
Yeah.
In
Come on, you
the
freaking played the game. What are you talking about? You like literally the part of the trailer. Wait,
what game?
Marvel Rivals.
No, I was just fucking with you.
Getting me a headache, bro.
I'm gonna fucking kill you one of these days.
Clear that
No,
out,
you're
bud.
not. You miss him.
That's what he's saying. He turns his mic off.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking to you guys. Make new friends in a different server.
Oh, really? You don't want to be friends anymore?
He
You
scares
make
me.
friends? I'd fucking say
Hey! I can make friends. All right.
Bet. Go do it right now and come back.
All right, fine. Yeah, I will.
You got to do it on live stream. Proof or it didn't happen.
Fuck. Okay, hold up.
You gotta clip it too.
Um,
Remember, because we can do that now.
Yeah, I'll make a friend. Just have someone as a hostage.
No, it's got to be a real friend, not Stockholm Syndrome.
Fuck.
Wait, it takes a
Or,
minute,
like-
right? That's not something that can just happen like immediately
I think.
before they
don't
before they
know.
develop Stockholm. Yeah, it's like gotta be in this hostage for like a couple days, maybe a week or more, before they be like, you know what? He's not a bad guy.
Yeah, you know what? You're not pretty bad yourself.
Aspiring.
Wait, what? Not
What?
swearing. I don't know.
That's what I thought.
Jeez, your problem.
Huh?
Hey, Carl.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Actually, pretty good. On a roll here.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know what to say.
Read the script, man, that I gave you.
Fuck. Okay. I'm not saying these.
All right, then. I guess you'd be a born ass fool then. Damn
Oh
chat.
well, all right. You know what, Carl? You're a broke ass.
Broke ass hoe. Yeah.
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 And you know what? At least you accept it. You know that takes balls.
Dude, who in this chat isn't a broke ass hoe?
Me, I got $3 in my bank account. What are you talking about?
Holy shit! Look at this guy.
Oh my god, he's rich!
I'm gonna sound
Dude,
the,
what?
you
Well,
sound,
you get dinner next time.
sound the
Mhm.
alarm.
Woo! Yeah, we're gonna go to dollar store and get some candy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they're $2 now. Never mind.
Fuck.
We live in a
Broken
a
times.
society.
All these dollar stores really should just change their name from like Dollar General to Value General because it's actually starting to kill them because people are like, "This is $1. I'm gonna leave."
What the
It
fuck?
is, but I don't know how much it would cost them to rebrand.
Would it cost them more or less to close? We'll find out. That's the weird part. Dollar stores are actually doing worse than like Walmart.
Really?
Yeah. So one of the
Wow.
reasons why is because dollar stores get a lot more like stealing happening at them because they have so
Yeah,
few people. But the
yeah, I
other
can see
important
that.
part is the fact that so dollar stores, in order to stay a dollar, were making items that were so unwanted, it was leading to a drop in demand.
Mm-hmm.
So even though money is incredibly tight, people are like at a certain point, there's like, this isn't worth the dollar. This isn't worth the trip. I guess I'll just have to save a bit longer and go to their store, even if I don't have the money. This is also one of the reasons why so many places, especially Walmart and Target and other like big box stores, they're all advertising how you can buy anything on debt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really
Yeah,
starting to kick them in the ass.
that is very true because that's
Mhm.
how I got my tablet. Best Buy was like, "Hey, you want to apply to our credit card. I was like, oh hell yeah, oh sure, why not? And then they're like, oh dude, we're sorry, you can't apply. Like what? Like, yeah, you're not qualified. I'm like, oh okay, but hey, there's another company who can take your place and that way you qualify for it. I was,
What?
yep,
That's so crazy.
yep. But the whole thing about paying later thing is that you're gonna pay a lot more than you should pay
What
than the original price.
what is it? The interest or something that gets you?
I guess I don't know. It's like instead of paying like basically the 2 grand because the iPad is like brand new,
Yeah.
I'm almost gonna pay like up to 3 grand.
Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, like another almost 500 or 1,000 more. I was like,
That's
well,
how
this is
they
gonna
make
take
their
me
money
forever. Yep.
because they're like, you can buy it now, and we'll give it small payments, but you end up paying like a 50% interest.
Mm-hmm. Those.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. I'd rather just like pay the whole bitch in like one go.
Same,
That's what I
but
was gonna do, but like they did.
Hmm?
I was gonna do the same. I was gonna do that, but
But they didn't. What? You're cutting out for me.
oh, I said that's what I was about to do,
Oh,
but
okay.
they convinced me.
Kind of I was like,
ugh.
listen, dog, I got the whole wad of cash right here. I figured you'd want to take that over than the stupid ass payments.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
honestly, if you can do that, just pay it all off at once. At least if
Mm-hmm.
you have to use a credit card, at least you know what interest you're paying with that.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to
Or-
pay that shit off ASAP the minute that you're paying it off like in payments.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
hello, my good sir.
Ugh. Yeah. Do you do art streams, Phoenix?
No, I do not.
You ever
Why
about
not?
you ever thought about doing them?
Not really.
No. It's not some. It's just not your thing.
Yeah, no. I don't. It's because the problem is with me that whenever I do take a break,
Mm-hmm.
and I pretty much just stop drawing.
Oh,
Then the
you
next
get
day,
you just like zone out from it, and you're just like, damn, you kind of forget to get back
yeah,
in the game.
yep, yep. So
Hmm.
I don't know. That's why it's like my brain has been messed up a lot
Mm-hmm.
because I guess it's just procrastination. I want to say that because I know like that's it, but it's literally my brain just not wanting to do things
Yeah.
as it should. So it kind of sucks.
I think we all suffer from that.
Yeah, but I actually made it worse for me.
You made it worse. How did you make it worse?
Yeah.
I think like in high school. No, not in high school. Middle school. Hmm. Usually I had issues focusing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I'm supposed to work on something, I actually work on it. Not because I want to, it's because my brain doesn't actually feel like to.
Mm.
If that makes sense. I don't know if it does.
Well, you just say that you just have trouble focusing, right?
Yeah. Heck, I was sitting in the front of the class almost in every class I had.
Hmm.
Yep.
Are you oh my god. What is the term now?
What's that?
Is it
ADD?
wait, does it start with the letter R?
No. No,
Retired?
no.
Are you
Oh, I
retired?
forgot we're streaming. Whoops, sorry, Carl.
Are you
I'm going to
retired?
look at you and glare a moment and make you
Yeah.
reconsider different words.
Whoops. I mean, no. Am I a person that struggles a lot? Yes.
No, I was going to say ADD or ADHD.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
What?
Just.
What happened?
I'm glad that you missed it. Anyway, hello, Authorike. Thank you for following.
Sorry, everyone. We're just talking randomly. You're hearing the ramblings
Anyway,
of.
you're looking for ways to concentrate better, correct?
Oh, I'm
Phoenix?
sorry. Yeah, I have something in my eye. I could. uh, uh, yes, I actually did do something about it.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you do?
Yeah, I went to the doctor. I told them, hey, I have problems focusing, and they're like, okay, here. And I told them, okay. And next thing you know, those medication actually helped me a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, are you still on it?
Then, no, because then my insurance ran out of money.
Oh,
Oh.
that sucks.
Yeah. Well, the reason why for that was because I kind of been going to a lot of doctor appointments for my other health problems.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Yeah.
What is that
But
thing?
also,
What is it? Good RX? Something that's
what?
Good RX. I've seen commercials for it where it's supposed to help you get your medications at reduced prices.
Oh, yeah. My sister told me about it.
Called Good RX.
Yeah. I've seen commercials for it. It's supposed to help you find deals on the medication you need.
Yeah, it's supposed
Have
to.
you
Yeah,
looked
it's supposed
into
to
it?
help you with it. Well, here's the thing. Apparently, when I was gonna get assigned for a new medication, they told me that, well, they couldn't give me the new medication because of my insurance. Like it ran out of funds. So this year, I'm planning to go back, get the new medication with the new fund. Because, it recycles every year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That way, I can pay like instead of $300 for the medication, I can just pay like $20. So that's the reason why I'm waiting.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, healthcare system. It's wild.
Yeah. That plus I've kind of have been, like I said, I have my other health issues,
Mm-hmm.
which is like I think you guys already know about it, right?
You've talked about it some, but I
Yeah,
haven't heard
my
much
my muscle
recently.
weakness. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty much a fragile boy.
You need some cybernetic upgrades.
That's what do you think my persona is a freaking robot?
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun
Crazy.
dun.
Why am I thinking of the Doog Doo? Ba-da-bum-ba-dum. Nobody
Oh
told me that
no!
this had peanuts in it. Ba-da-bum-ba-dum.
Oh no! I was trying to like do the stupid like music that happens when it's like cyberpunk related.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
Me and Gabe were once talking. The tiger character that I have named Lowry
Oh.
is the joke is supposed to be
Uh-huh.
he's from the most fucking boring cyberpunk world.
Mm.
I have to work hard for my insurance. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
It's like
Oh,
you sorry,
oh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, you want to know something interesting? Phoenix.
What happened?
One of my friends had told me that that people being like furries in and cyberpunk is an actual thing, like in the actual board game. They're called bioorganic exotics or something like that.
What the
Yeah, because
heck?
well, think
Really?
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like if you can put spider legs on a person made out of metal, why not just cover them in fuzz?
It's like
I mean,
I don't know what the process is, but it's an actual thing in the actual board game lore of Cyberpunk. Like that's a thing that
Yeah,
people can convert themselves into. I'm like, what the fuck?
you can
He's
become
like,
your
yeah, man.
persona.
It's
Yeah.
I mean,
um,
yeah, the
I
the
if
mean, so
technology is pushed that far, why the hell not? Furries would have a field day.
you know what
Anyone who wanted to get modified would have a field day.
you know what's even funnier though, Phoenix? Yeah,
What?
he said that I think at the time of Cyberpunk 2077, it's an outdated thing. You know, it's like it's out of fashion or some shit like that. So that's why
Oh,
that's
okay.
why you don't see it in the game. That's what he had said or some shit like that.
Oh, okay, then that makes
That's the thing.
sense.
It's like
Yeah.
I could see the second that cybernetics really become
A
common
thing.
enough. Yeah, there's going to be so many furries. Why wouldn't there be?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Even if
what?
it's
Batman Beyond? They even had furries of their own.
yeah,
What the hell are you talking about?
yeah. In Batman
No,
Beyond,
no,
there's an entire
yeah.
group of people that are just like splicing their DNA with animals to be furries. They're called
Hmm.
splicers.
When
Yeah.
when was that episode? I don't remember
I
it too
don't
well.
remember, but let me find it out.
Batman Beyond?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Splicers and Batman. Ah, God, I love that series. That was such a good series.
yeah.
But yeah, no,
First episode of the second
they
season.
Hmm.
first episode. Yeah, Splicers. And the modifications can be as extreme as, you're a fucking minotaur to like one of the blonde chick, her, yeah, all she did was get her eyes done.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, I know people are going to run wild with it. A bunch of people are going to be like, "This isn't natural." At the same time, the joke behind Lowry is the joke of imagine that somebody tells a corporation, "Hey, I can lift more and run faster. You should hire me." Of course, they're going to fucking go with it.
I mean, heck, even Dragon Ball has furries.
What
Yep.
that show has like a bunch of things, you know. You got the Namekians and the whatnot, so it's like it's not exactly like out of the world of seeing other species exist in that
Oh,
show.
but like in a way, it's already been confirmed that like in that world, people actually genetically modified themselves to
And
be like
Dragon Ball
kind
Z,
of and Dragon Ball Z
Is that why
when
and
they're
Dragon.
randomly animal people?
Yeah, like
what?
how there's a dog as a president.
Why the hell aren't there more if those are actual things humans can
They're
do to
just
themselves?
background. They're just background characters. That's pretty much what I can say.
Hmm.
Now I want to go find Batman Beyond and start rewatching that. That was such a good series.
It's a good show.
I never
Sucks that
knew
we didn't
that
get a
about
movie of
Dragon
it.
Ball. I
What's up?
didn't know that those were all genetically modified human beings.
What? And
In the game Dragon Ball Kakarot, you
uh-huh.
go up to one of them and you talk to them and they one of them explained to you saying like, "Oh yeah, we modified ourselves.
What
Like
the
we
fuck?
changed the way we look." Yeah.
It's not
So
just
it's
flavor
like
text, it's actual bullshit that's
no,
like
no, no.
actually
Here's the thing, yeah, because you can take it out of context of what they say, but technically, there's been a lot of other stuff. Like, there's even characters that are from the Dragon Ball show
hmm
on in the Dragon Ball game, and they tell you like, "Oh yeah, we've been here. We've just been doing this and that," and it's apparently canon.
Hmm.
So that's what people were saying. Like, "Oh, that well, maybe yeah. I guess Dragon Ball does have furry characters then."
They've
Okay.
always been around. They're everywhere.
Yeah, yeah,
Shia
they're
LaBeouf.
everywhere. They're the most
I
degenerate thing in this world.
well, I just always took them as like, you know, it's just
Hell
another
yeah.
species that exists, you know, in amongst the other races that are in Dragon Ball.
That's the thing is
Just
like I
freaking
said, can
Carl.
you imagine what Capsule Core would say? It's like, "Oh wow, you can work like harder." Okay. Why would we stop you? I have become the lion. Also, I now work 12-hour shifts. But I'm so cool.
Hey, get back to work. Oh,
That's Lowry's joke. That's the joke about Lowry. He's a forklift. He's a fucking forklift.
Is he certified?
Yes.
All right, cool. You'd be have a problem if he wasn't.
Yep.
yeah,
I would be
those
impounded if I
kneecaps.
did not have certification for myself.
God, could you imagine that? I'm sorry, we have to impound you. What? Your tags have expired. But,
There's shit
but,
like that in the setting he's from. There is shit like that. He is what is
Jeez,
called
Carl.
a jack, that is short for mechanical jackass. And yes, for the first 12 years of their life, they're pretty much paying off their debt of existing. once they've done the 12 years, they can start to seek other employment opportunities to help keep their, upkeep. They're pretty much a computer put into a human corpse, and then the body's modified.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yep.
part of the lore.
And yeah, one of the other jokes behind them is like, wait, so there's an entire business of creating, selling, and buying people. Yeah, it's a time-honored tradition. Oh, fuck off.
All right.
Dude, you get into any cyberpunk, all of a sudden slavery is back, just
It
in a
always
different.
comes back and fucking so.
I
But yeah,
mean, funny enough, in the
Has
oh
it
shit,
ever
in the
left?
lore of 2077, they use AIs to make them do work easier.
hmm
But next thing you know, one went rogue, and that was enough to the whole thing to stop using AI in the cyberpunk universe.
well, like, and here's the thing. I think, I suppose, have you guys been following what happened with DeepSeek and like the fucking market right now?
Deep sea,
Mm,
what's that?
Kind of, kind
So
of.
the AI bubble is starting to deflate badly. Let me double check something, because yeah, it was another down day in the market today.
Mm.
Like I've
So
heard that China made their own AI. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, that's
Explain
exactly what happened.
away.
China made their own. Yeah, today the stock market was down another percentage,
Oh.
and it's been like this for about a week. What happened was a Chinese company came out with a program called DeepSeek. It was open source, so everyone could like copy it.
Yeah.
It ran better rather than needing a like 50. So, okay, let me wind it back a bit. Somebody downloaded all of ChatGPT older models. Well, all of one of their older models. Guess how long it took for their 4090 to make a response?
How long?
14 hours to say the fucking SpongeBob meme.
What the hell?
You need massive computers in order to do the AI models that were being made. This
Hmm.
new set of models, it runs on a phone. You
what?
can run it locally. And so guess why it works? It's so stupid but amazing how it works. Okay. OpenAI's, we'll just call it ChatGPT, works on the idea that it is a super genius and that pretty
Hmm.
much it has to know not just it has to be a genius at everything. So when you would activate it, you would activate its entire database. Imagine if you're like, "Hey Wikipedia, how do I uh how do I make marshmallows?" It would have to read through all of Wikipedia to do it. That's the old model that they were working with. And they liked that because it was hard for someone to replicate. It takes a lot of power and a lot of infrastructure, so they could try to, sit there and be like, "Yes, it'll be $200 a month." By the way, they were losing money on $200 a month plans.
Damn.
Mhm.
Then China shows up and goes, "So we took your AI and we trained our own AI. Our AI works the following. Rather than reading the entire database, we've separated the database into smaller parts. So if you ask, how do I make marshmallows? It goes, okay, go to cooking section. Okay, does the cooking section have anything about marshmallows? Read that. It is so much smarter. And since it's open source, immediately everyone was copying it.
Hmm.
One
Yep.
person made a complete you can run it on your phone, but it'll run very slowly. But a person made a well working model using a stack of 4 Mac minis.
Hmm.
And
That's interesting.
yeah, so it went from a system that right now the US government's trying to put $500 billion into to
Yeah.
a system that China claims cost them 6 million to a Stanford student said he was able to make his own version of DeepSeek, the open source Chinese one. He made
Hmm.
his own version that runs locally for about $30. This is completely and hello, Creative Own. How you doing? Bam But
Mhm.
so yeah, what this pretty much did was it completely just nutshotted the entire AI boom because Nvidia was overpriced because Nvidia's like the only AI chips are made by Nvidia. This runs on anyone. It runs on their competition. It runs on RISC-V systems that aren't even copyrightable. And then like OpenAI,
Damn.
like I said, OpenAI is losing money on $200 a month customers because their system is just so power hungry. It burns just that much fuel all the time.
Yeah.
And then finally, yeah, why wouldn't you, as a company, want to run your own open source version of it so that it doesn't steal all your trade secrets? It's just a better product in every single way. Multiple countries have already tried to ban it, but since it is open source, what happened was, for example, Italy banned it. And immediately an Italian version showed up. And it is like, I guess we can keep that one.
Oh, God.
This completely upsets the entire business model they were hoping to have. They were hoping to control the power of the god behind the machine. When somebody said, "No, no, no. The god is not in the machine. It is the machines we make." And just gave them the middle fingers while jumping out the window.
Oh, God.
And by the way, yeah, the joke was a second and a third AI has hit the industry. 2 more AIs have appeared from China alone within like less than 48 hours after that first one came out a week ago. And ever since then, it has just been watching this entire stock market just kind of sideways.
Plummet.
It was the largest loss in stock market history. Look at let me bring up Nvidia.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's like when you learn that AI is copying others' AI, it's funny that it's
That's
copying
pretty.
it.
That's already funny in itself.
You can see it right here,
Yeah.
right there on the 23rd of January.
Oof.
And people are like, "Oh no, they're going to make a comeback." Yeah, they're making some comeback, but they're still trending down. The entire market is now starting to be like, "Oh, oh shit, what do we do?" Because remember, the entire stock market was largely being pushed forward by about 7 companies, almost all of them tech, and all those tech companies were all betting that this AI thing was going to make them infinite profit. If they can't make infinite profit, what the fuck can they make?
Wow.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like the Dow Jones is the industrial. It shouldn't be affected by tech as much.
Huh.
And look at that. You can see the top.
Well,
Now,
now.
yeah, and so this is like everything has to come back down. It's not that there aren't good stocks. It's not that there aren't good companies. The problem was everyone piled their money in on like 7 companies because since they were valuable, they bought them, and since people bought them, they were valuable and made this loop. But their entire system was, hey, what happens if we made Siri but like smarter? And we know it's not going well
You speak my
because,
language.
well, like think about it this way. Now that there's a model that beats their ass, why would anyone like go with it? Everyone is now trying to steal the model that's open source and incorporate it. But the money's already been spent. Those companies are never making that money again. And so like
Yeah.
you are more likely to get just a good version of this new model than you are to get the original companies. And again, this affects us a lot because if you notice that like Google is harder to use, have you noticed that like Windows 11 has been just absolute dog shit when the internet's bad? It's because they crammed it full of this stuff. And suddenly just one Chinese developer just shows up and goes, "Hey, me and my team of nerds, fuck you." They're actually they're using it as a verb now in some places. They're calling it deep seeking something. To deep seek something is to do something so much better that it destroys the former item. There's a military term for that. It's called the dreadnought effect. When the British made the HMS Dreadnought, that was so good, it made everything else just absolutely useless in the
Yeah.
Navy. And they had to replace all their boats with these bigger boats. That what just happened.
Huh.
What the?
Damn.
Oh, so that's where that term comes from, huh?
The dreadnought effect. Yeah, dreadnought was a particular type of boat, and yeah, you can see, it, especially in the Nasdaq, because that's
Oh,
entirely like tech based.
well, then what do
Yeah,
you know?
it keeps trying to come back up, but it's running into the problem of just like everyone's now asking, so how are you going to make your money back? We don't know. And hello, Gabe. Gail puts in dick seeking.
What?
Wait, Gabe's here? Oh,
Yeah,
Gabe's in the stream. Gabe,
yeah,
go back to sleep.
yeah. The
What
monkey
the?
woke up.
Wait, no, Gabe, can you confirm that Horizon is still alive? We were trying to confirm that earlier in the chat, and that this is not, in fact, a random AI generated voice.
Yeah, yeah, because this version of AI Horizon is very nice.
Too nice.
God, that's
Too
wild though
nice.
about the AI stuff.
And that's the problem. Is like what's beginning to happen is that everything's now running flat. And this is true of multiple industries. Did you know that right now the gaming industry is spending almost a little bit less than it has the previous 3 years?
You spending less?
Just a little bit less. So it's what's called flat. Um,
Mhm.
so every year, people are spending the same amount of money, and all the
Yeah.
companies are trying to raise their prices when no one wants to spend more. So guess what happens?
Okay,
Those
what
companies
happened?
start dying because there's now fewer products the person can afford.
Oh, they're like, what? No one's buying our fucking new shit. It's like, no shit. No, nobody has the money for it.
Hmm
Oh no, fucking shit.
Tell me about it.
It's to me just an amazing example of just like everyone was sitting there being like, no, this is going to change the world. You are correct. It will change the world. But do you think it'll change it how you think it will? Uh oh.
Not for the best.
Uh oh. Well, that's one of the major problems is like, did you know that one of the best things you can do with an AI is replace executives?
Oh,
There's multiple Chinese firms that are claiming, although I will take this with a grain of salt, but claiming that they've been doing a lot of replacing human leadership with AI.
So they're just leaving it up to an AI to fill in that role.
Well, compare it to a human. If the goal is, if the companies think that replacing their workforce would be more efficient, why not replace the leadership too?
oh yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
We're
That
making
makes
we're
sense.
making slow steps towards Skynet.
The difference is
No,
that
that's
Skynet.
the military steps in and be like, hey, we're too lazy
Did you know?
to do things.
That just reminded me of something. Did you know that the military has been practicing with AI a lot, and
What
they're
are they
finding it's
Yeah.
having a lot of problems in Ukraine?
What are they doing with it?
They pretty much use it to have it like auto target things, and then they're like, yeah, attack number 5. So it'll start like spinning around and be like, there's this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. Which one do I shoot? The problem
Hmm.
is, it seems to have a bit of the attention deficit.
Oh, so it just doesn't
Hmm.
work right to target things.
A Russian soldier was able to survive a drone attack by throwing a pumpkin at the drone. The pumpkin was eviscerated. The soldier got away. So one of the ways you can overwhelm these AIs is just, sir, there's a drone in the air. Quick, fire a bunch of shit into the air. It starts tracking that instead.
Are you
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
I'll be.
Yep.
serious with the pumpkin?
Yeah, the guy threw
Yeah,
a fucking pumpkin at it.
yeah, I figured. I was like, if AI is not even that good to distinguish like what's like your target and whatnot, why even mess with it at that point?
The problem is that everyone's messing with it because everyone is messing with it. No one wants to be left behind in case a breakthrough happens, but everyone is putting all their money into it. So it's not working as well as they hoped, but they already sunk the money in, so they keep doubling and tripling down on it. And what this is creating is a problem where the companies that have the most money in it, they don't want to go back because if they admit it doesn't work, they'll have to talk to some very upset politicians.
Ah.
So they're right now saying like, oh well, it's having a problem, but it will get better, and it will get better. The question is how much and how fast. If
Yeah.
I can pretty much pocket sand a drone, that's 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 what's like. That is already looking like the best tactic. If opponents show up with automated systems, you just fill it with fucking rubber balls and shoot them in the air and watch it as it goes, oh, and dies.
So instead of walking around with a pocket full of sand, walk around with a pocket full of small random objects.
Yes, just throw a bunch of bouncy balls at it, and that is a valid strategy right now.
Just watch it freak out.
That
And
is
that,
crazy.
and that's the thing is, the reason why this is super effective against it is because, so what we have created is a very real problem. It's called the black box effect. We can put the inputs in. We can make simple AI that train a more complicated AI, but we don't quite know why it does things. We can guess and we can tweak the inputs to create the outputs, but we don't actually know where it changed under it. It's
Mhm.
like, imagine you have a city, but you don't know where the pipes in the sewer system go. You know if you pour Drano down this hole, that this other hole has water come out. So you
Mhm.
don't know entirely how to fix a problem. You have an idea. So for example, if you make it so that, oh, only concentrate on large objects, you could create a situation where, okay, it stops going after the rubber balls, but it can only now see large objects. It can't see people. You really don't know until you have to feed it a ton of data. But the more data you feed it, the more power it requires, and the harder it is to run on a local piece of software.
Mhm.
So if you make your drone too good, you then have to have a freaking like desktop PC strapped to it. If you don't make it good enough, Pocket Sand defeats it. It's a constant like battle, and nobody knows what they're winning.
I just, I'm
Damn.
laughing at the idea of this poor little drone just going, no, sand, my enemy. Oh my god.
Well, like, did you know that one of the ways they've been feeding drones recently, as another one is umbrellas?
What?
So, one of the ideas was like, okay, in order to make the drone be better at targeting people, we'll do entirely thermal cameras. Soldiers on the front line, both Ukrainian and Russian, realize that if you have any piece of like clear plastic between you and the thing, it blocks the thermal.
Oh yeah.
So,
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
if you have a fancy little umbrella and you don't see any soldiers, you just see a drone, you just pop the big old umbrella and suddenly you're invisible to their thermal. You're
Mhm.
visible now to the regular camera, but that is again another problem. The reason why they wanted to use AI was so that they would have to have fewer people involved. Each of these tricks mean you pretty much end back at where you started, which is you need more people to run more drones. So it always ends up being kind of like this chicken and egg problem. If you automate the drone, you
Damn.
start missing targets. If you don't automate it, you can overwhelm the system. You don't know how to win because you can't win. You can only keep spinning, hoping that your opponent falls over first.
That's wild. All I can see are someone walking around with like one of those umbrellas that have the drape. Have you seen those umbrellas?
No, that sounds good though.
The drape?
Okay, so you open it up but it's
Mhm.
got a curtain also around it so that even if the rain starts coming sideways,
Mhm.
you're covered.
I don't think I've seen those umbrellas.
I know I saw something somewhere. I don't know if they like produced them to sell them or someone said I don't want to get wet at all and
Yeah.
made it themselves. But I know I saw one of those, and so like if you had one of those, it's like I'm completely invisible to your thermal now, even if you like come lower and look from a different angle. Do 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 do.
That's funny.
God, that's wild. That beats the thermal.
Mhm.
Damn.
And that's the thing is, again, a major part about this entire like nonsense is the fact that the reason they're using drones is to either one, protect people's lives by having something not filled with a human go forward, or their idea is, well, the drone is going to be more efficient, so a single person, a single drone operator with an AI could be better than 10 soldiers. But then it turns out it just runs into other problems. And people are just going to keep on figuring out ways to make this a problem. So the idea that AI is going to make everything cheaper is running into a wall. On the battlefield, in finances, in security, we're finding that AI is really useful at making up stuff, but would you pay people to just shout memes at you or give you incorrect cooking recipes?
You could probably make some content out of that. It's like let's see what I can make with this and see if it's good or not. It's
Hold on a second.
Oh
There actually is that.
God.
not a
I
it's not a
I
bad
would
idea.
totally do that. I would totally do that. I want to see that.
I was like, that's something I can like if I had like a lot of like free
Oh
time
my
to do
God,
stupid shit like that.
that
Yeah, I was like, it's
AI
like we're gonna be making something. Let's see what the AI gives and see if it's good or not.
Yeah, people have been
generated
trying
AI
these. Yeah,
food.
these AI recipes oftentimes, yeah, they don't go well.
Oh no, yeah, I don't expect them to, but it's just so fucking funny just to see what kind of shit you can cook up. It's like, what if it's just so bad that the dish is just unedible? At that point, you just have to toss it for your own fucking health, you know, because you're not gonna eat this shit, obviously.
Well, did you know that one of the problems they keep on having is that since the things are trained off of Reddit and other places,
Mm.
it keeps making poison.
Why? Why poison specifically?
So, in history memes, they will joke that mustard gas is
Hmm.
spicy wind, or like when the gas gets spicy.
Oh,
So people
What?
kept on
yeah.
accidentally making chlorine gas into the recipes when they were trying to make Mexican food because it's spicy.
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah, the machines are trying to kill us, but not on purpose, apparently.
That's the thing. I swear to God, I don't think Skynet is going to be the computer that hates humanity and tries to kill us. It is the computer that just goes like, I have fixed I have fixed this system. What was that system? I've turned off the power. Everyone will be more happy now, right? They wanted to touch grass.
It's
Here we
literally the
go.
fucking. It's literally the SpongeBob shit. We've did it, Patrick. We saved the fucking town, and everything's a mess.
So an AI from a New Zealand grocery chain gave one user a recipe for aromatic water mix that included bleach and ammonia.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Some.
the savvy meal bot.
I remember when somebody, who was it? I think it was like a 4chan thing where like somebody was asking like, how do you mix this shit? It's like, well, you mix that and that, you make, and then make ammonia, and then the whole convention got shut down.
Yeah, that was the furry convention that got a gas
Oh my.
attack using mustard gas.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
was like,
chlorine gas. This is how you kill
yeah.
people. Yeah, it also recommended, I remember this one, glue. It kept
Glue.
saying to use glue in your pizza so that the cheese would stay on. Because this was a joke on Reddit. Because the thing is, think about it this
Oh
way:
my god.
the AI writes without knowing what it's writing about. The reason why
I,
DeepSeek is able to outmaneuver OpenAI is that DeepSeek is able to look at a smaller body of work. So what that creates is a problem where if it's like I've asked a cooking question, it turns off all the other sections, whereas OpenAI is like I must learn to cook. I must look at the word cook from everywhere. So any
gotta let
meme
him
that
cook.
says so the meme that says let them cook, that's put in too.
Oh no!
Hold on, let him cook.
Okay, there's a good video on this.
Oh no!
So
This video.
this is Knowledge Husk. I really like him. And he asked an AI to do the simplest thing a video editor has to do. Remove the green screen and add something. Okay?
Okay. What?
Oh yeah, he asked it to take a cat. He had a video, and this was like the OpenAI thing where they were like, you can put in your own videos, and you can have it modify it. So he was like, make the cat plush, turn it into a plush toy. Watch what happens.
I mean, it understood that this was the cat, but it couldn't match the movements of the original.
Oh
footage.
god,
If I
okay.
asked Sora to stop moving the cat's head so much,
Why
it would
do-
respond
why is
by
that so
growing
creepy?
additional eyes on
Because
the back of
why is
said
it not
cat's head.
playing?
By choosing to do a more subtle remix of this video, I could get something pretty similar to the original footage.
Something is like going wrong with my computer, I swear. But yeah, so it would try
Tired,
to
it
move
doesn't want
around.
to work.
Maybe. So what pretty much happened though is that he would like, hey, take this, just turn the cat into a plush cat, and it would change the background. It would add eyes. It would make the cat do things it wasn't supposed to do. So like, imagine you're trying to make a movie. You can't make a movie if every single fucking time it's a different one. And hello, NW Country Girl, how you doing today?
Jeez.
So yeah, imagine like, yeah,
But for some reason, the AI felt the need to change the blanket that
Yeah,
the
that's
cat
not
was
working.
sitting on.
So yeah, so when he asked it to take a green screen video, replace the green screen with a winter wonderland behind this, like guy, it would draw into the green the trees. It just doesn't understand how to do basic things. So as one person put it, this doesn't actually save you time. It just makes a bunch of stuff and you pick the best one. It is as if you are trying to, rather than. I hope. Sorry to hear that you have insomnia. But
the
what you
heck?
pretty much have to do is imagine you want to make a brick. Rather than carefully just put a piece of mud into a piece of wood and wait for it to bake, imagine if you just started flinging them at the ground to bake them.
Mhm.
And after like 100 mud pies, you get one that's vaguely brick-like, and you just take that one, hit it with a chisel a couple of times, and you're like, there. Meanwhile, you have a mountain of dead bricks that just aren't useful. And that's what's kind of coming out about it. AI can make so much stuff that it is outproducing humans like 100 to 1. But the problem is, it didn't say anywhere that it was good. It didn't say anywhere that it was useful. So what is rapidly happening is that the the DeepSeek model can make sense because you can pay them like, here you go, here's $50, I want access to your code, and for an extra like $10 a month, I can maybe talk to somebody if I have to, if I need it. Oh, sure. Meanwhile, OpenAI is, for our system that doesn't actually do much, you need to pay us $200 forever.
Oh, I'll be damned.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
damned.
freaking
It is true.
$200 is just
Yeah, it's insane.
overkill. Like, why do you need $200 if you can just have the basically do what it can
So,
probably do its best? But
have you heard of the concept of techno-feudalism?
What?
yeah,
No.
what the what?
Techno-feudalism. Techno-feudalism is the concept that those that can control a technology can control an entire market. Thus, they become almost a feudal lord that people are beholden to access that thing. The problem is, one, a lot of people that we're going to call them technocrats. They're like aristocracy, but techno nerds. Technocrats often make the assumption that their position is unassailable and that they are necessary. They assume that because we like using Discord today, there will never be anything besides Discord. When I look behind me and I'm like, Skype thought that, AIM thought that, bruh, all you need is one person to do it better than you, and eventually that will replace Discord. Who knows when, who knows how, but that's always possible. But they don't think about that. They instead make these models and then they do what's called enshittification. Enshittification is when you start making a model worse or a product worse because you assume that they have no alternative. They have to buy the newest version or the newest software, so they can just start cutting corners. And what eventually happens is a complete loss of what you would call it. People completely lose faith in a product. Did you know that Windows 11 for now 3 months has been losing subscribers to Windows 10?
Really?
They're going backwards?
People are going backwards. Even though Microsoft is screaming, we're going to end support, you'll be vulnerable. People are like, no,
Yeah.
I hate this thing this much. Like right now, I don't know why. My entire system is freaking out.
Just going ape shit.
As in, remember how I said I couldn't scroll earlier?
Yeah.
When I scroll, all the screens go black.
Really?
Yeah, you've probably been noticing a little bit of flickering. Yeah, Windows 11 is actually kind of getting worse, and I can show you in the numbers. So, why is doing nothing, none of the videos are running, this using so much memory and CPU? According to the processes, okay, it makes that sense that OBS would be using the CPU, but it's not. It's Brave, but it's not updating anything.
Numbers.
The reason why
The
is
numbers.
yeah.
Huh.
So for example, one of the reasons why this is going so stupid. Look at all of these
So
different
people are going
subprocesses.
back to 10, huh?
A ton of people are, but here's the problem.
You'd think they'd realize that and like realize that they effed up and would start making changes.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. A technocratic opinion is, no, they won't leave because they would never leave. Who would leave Windows? They assume they are necessary. They assume that the playing field, once they're on top, is locked in.
Huh.
And that's becoming a major issue. Is like, for example, not sure you heard about this. So a good example is credit cards. Credit cards have made the assumption that they are completely locked in to power. So Visa is trying to be like, hey, we're going to get buddy buddy with Elon, and we're going to start doing payment systems through X. To which a bunch of people are already being like, have you seen their security system? Can you imagine what would happen if somebody breaks into X and gets your credit card info?
Yeah, that would be one hell of a mess.
It wouldn't just be a mess. It would probably end up with somebody getting sued out the ass. Because the
Oh.
problem is, to the credit card company and to X, they both have the assumption that, well, no one can ever make another system. Nothing can change. Meanwhile, most of my bills I pay through PayPal now.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is just like easier.
It's just easier for me to use PayPal. So the amount of times I use credit cards, especially here in Mexico, is actually incredibly low. In fact, when Visa was pretty much like going, hey, we're going to increase our interest rate on you, I used it even less.
You hit them with the you what?
Oh, yeah, like I was paying my bills at a regular thing and I would pay all my bills at the same time. I then was like, hey, I pay all my bills at the same time. Why did I get interest on Visa? Turns out they were using a different calendar. And I wasn't paying enough attention. So I was paying interest on it because, I was like, I was going to pay it off by the time I thought I was going to be done, but I paid it after. And
Mhm.
suddenly it made me, I was like, in order to, I just gave them $50 for doing nothing. I paid off everyone, but they're like, nah, $50, please. And then I'm like, okay, turns around. Hey, PayPal, how much do I owe you? $3. Huh. Yeah, this stuff is stupid. Another example that I'm dealing with right now is my damn credit union. I like the
Uh-huh.
idea of credit unions, but they assume that they're like, we're the underdog. And, banks are like not the best. So you'll just stick with us, right? And you know what? I would have. I would have loved to not need a bank. My
But
credit union, against my permission, canceled one of my cards.
what the fuck?
I was
Huh?
like, hey, they were like, would you like to open up a new card that has a higher credit limit? And I was like, yes, but only if I can keep my old card as well. And they were like, of course you can. If we canceled your old card, that would hurt your credit rating. They then canceled the old card.
What
Wow.
what the fuck then? So what the hell is the point of that then?
I don't know. They just,
Did you call them and go, what the hell?
I was very mad. They could tell that. But at the time, I didn't really have many options. But it's one of those things that just, I was like, the second you guys do something stupid, I'm out of here. And they just did. They've
Oh.
just changed over. They pretty much merged my credit union with another credit union. I'm checking it, but I'm pretty certain they're going to try to raise the interest rate on my credit cards. And the only reason I'm using their credit cards is because of the low interest. So I'm like, hold on, let me get this straight. Your plan was that I would never change, that the market would never change. That was their plan. And this keeps
What
happening.
the heck?
That's so wild.
Yeah. All right. I've been ranting for 2 hours.
No, don't stop. We're good listeners.
Well, also, it is 12 o'clock here now.
Is it?
Oh
Oh shit, that's
shit!
right.
You're right.
He's 2
He,
hours ahead of us.
he's in the future.
Yeah.
Why are you in the
So
future?
He's only future in 2 hours.
Mr.
I wanted to
Future,
become the furry. Always wanted to be.
Mr. Future
Bruh!
Man.
We're in the future. Can you tell us the winning lotto numbers?
The answer is that none of them win. They're all losing.
Damn, I'll come back next week.
But I'm
Oh,
probably going to call it
God.
here. I'm still going to be able to be around a bit, but I need to like kind of sit down and rest a bit.
Just chill.
Dude,
Yeah.
go to bed.
Well, also like Gabe's going to be working for a while, and if both of our computers are running at high levels, this room gets really hot.
Oh.
Oh. It's getting hot in
Yo,
here.
that's cool, right? I mean,
I
if it's
want
cold.
to keep my clothes because the mosquitoes are going to eat all
There's
of
one
my
voice
blood.
for everything. And
Dude,
it's
that
not
was like
very
my one
tiresome.
fucking thing that would piss me off when I wanted to go visit my relatives in Mexico. Is that I'd come back with a bunch of multiple bites from mosquitoes. That should piss me off.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to raid my friend Doho. They're playing Ninja Gaiden Black.
Ooh.
Yeah. Doho is a really nice guy. I've been playing a little bit of Fortnite with him. He's a part of Gabe's community. Please give him all your love. So, take a look at this Ninja Cat. Thank you guys again for joining me. We added like a couple paragraphs, and it was a lot of fun just talking with y'all.
Yeah.
Always happy.
Except for you, Phoenix. Fuck you. I hate your ass.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god. Don't make me put you in the hug sweater.
Hug sweater.
Wait, there's a hug sweater. Oh, in
wait,
that case,
sweater
What the
Kuma
hell?
keeps saying some bad things about me.
You fucking stink. You suck.
Oh, come
Panem's not
on.
real. She's not gonna marry you.
I don't actually like Panem.
All right, now you're speaking heresy, dog. Now I actually gotta take you off. For
No,
saying that.
I actually don't like Panem.
All right, all right, all right. You spoke enough. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Oh, you'll see.
And with
Yeah,
this,
anyways.
we
He has
end.
a certain set of skills.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. Bye. No, but seriously, I don't like Panem.
That's it.
What?